All that wasted Republican money. All I'm going to say is, you Republicans out there that were sore losers, that kept preaching how this election was a fraud, Biden didn't really win, Biden stole the election was rigged, all that stuff. You deserved to have that election for the 2 Senate seats in Georgia to flip the Senate to blue. You deserve that. Because the whole thing of one of the key states of the election being rigged was Georgia falling to Biden. And it's gotta be rigged. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. A good old boy state like that is gonna vote for Biden. Nah, rigged. And now, in 2 Senate races, the Democrat has won both seats. I know one seat hasn't been declared yet, but the returns keep coming in and the gap keeps widening. And I'm not someone that wanted this to happen because, as you can tell in my previous videos, I've said there's just too much power when one side of the aisle controls too many cogs in the machine. Because right now, you're going to have a Congress, a Senate, and a presidency on the left side of the aisle right now, even though Joe Biden's more of a centrist, but regardless, he's a Democrat. I'm not too thrilled with that much power to one side of the aisle, but I can't say that the Republicans don't deserve this. And if this is rigged, and if Georgia somehow went to Biden and it had to be rigged, the amount of oversight that was put into this election for the 2 Senate seats, the amount of money that was spent, the amount of everything that the GOP and the DNC put into these 2 elections, these 2 Senate seat elections, was mind-blowing. Like, if there was a race where you don't want to mess around and try and rig it, this was it. Because so many eyes and so much oversight was looking down upon it that what is your excuse going to be this time, Republicans? This was rigged too? It's too hard to believe that Joe Biden just outright won Georgia because more people voted for him than Trump? Like, just stop. Enough. It's over. Your guy lost. It wasn't rigged. It's just over. That's all it is anymore. And to Mitch McConnell, thank you for keeping the Senate majority seat warm. Now get out. He's going to still have his Senate seat for Kentucky, but he ain't going to be sitting in the majority seat anymore. And all those contributors that you got behind this campaign, Mitch McConnell, all those wealthy people from California you got to invest in your little Republican dogs there in Georgia, oh, that didn't turn out the way you wanted, now did it? Fun fact, there was, and to be fair, a lot of wealthy people invested in the 2 Democrat candidates as well. But it's just that the loser just happened, one of the biggest losers happened to be Mitch McConnell and all the money he got gathered up to dump into the 2 candidates for the Republican Party in this. There was $475 million invested from donors, the GOP and the DNC in this race, in the 2 races for Senate here. That's mind-blowing. For almost $500 million. That's insane. All that wasted Republican money. If most of it wasn't coming from the support of Mitch McConnell, then, I really wouldn't care. But just to see him being the Senate Majority Leader and getting his boys rabble-roused to dump that money into those 2 candidates, ooh, that sucks for you, Mitch. Anyways, Republicans and all you specifically the sort, because there's plenty of Republicans that just said, okay, Joe Biden won, let's just move along. But there's the sore losers that want to constantly harp on this is rigged, the rig is in. Oh my God, for crying out loud, a black guy just won a Senate seat in Georgia. And you're going to tell me that a white guy has to rig an election to beat out Trump? Come on. Georgia is obviously flipping more to the blue end of the spectrum, and that's just all there is to it. It doesn't need to be rigged to do it. Like I said before, that is just it. There's nothing else to it. More people are supporting the blue side of the aisle in a state like Georgia than used to in the past. It doesn't have to be rigged for that to happen. Anyway, Democrats live it up. I personally, I'm not too thrilled with this because, again, that's just too much power to one side of the aisle, and I will never be for that. No matter which side of the aisle I consider myself more to be on. But anyways, Republicans and the sore losers that still want to back Trump and still want to back this whole thing being rigged, and the fact that the rigging and all the evidence, I know I still can't see the evidence either, but all this evidence that was brought to the Supreme Court, a very conservative-leaning Supreme Court, and even they said, stop wasting our time. There is nothing to go on here. The election was held. It's over. It's done. Joe Biden won. Like, how many more ways can you be shot down? You just got shot down in Georgia twice now. Twice again now. Shot down once in the general election, now shot down with this special election for the 2 Senate seats. The Republicans lost both of those now. With hundreds of millions of dollars invested on the line. Getting the candidates' names out there. Ain't a person in Georgia didn't know any one of the 4 candidates out there because they were advertised all over the place from top to bottom of the state. And the Republicans lost.